They told her to stay quiet, to stay small, to stay inside the lines they drew long before she was born. They said strength belonged to men, leadership belonged to men, courage belonged to men. And she listened for a while. She listened when they said a woman should not dream too loudly. She listened when they said ambition was not feminine. She listened when they said her place was behind, not ahead. But deep inside her chest, something refused to stay silent. It was not anger. It was not rebellion. It was belief. Belief that the same blood that runs through every hero runs through her veins too. She grew up watching doors close before she could even knock, classrooms where her questions were ignored, workplaces where her voice was softened, dreams that were laughed at before they were understood. Still, she stayed. She stayed when walking away would have been easier. She stayed when quitting would have been acceptable. She stayed when the weight of expectations felt heavier than her own body. Because breaking stereotypes does not begin with shouting, it begins with standing. Standing when no one claps, standing when no one believes, standing when fear whispers that you do not belong here. Across the world, women like her wake up every day carrying invisible battles. A woman putting on a uniform in a profession that told her she could never fit. A woman stepping onto a field where no one expected her strength. A woman entering a boardroom where her presence alone challenged tradition. They do not always come with banners. Sometimes they come with quiet determination. Sometimes with trembling hands. Sometimes with tears hidden behind strong faces. But they come. History often forgets to mention that before every victory, there was doubt. Before every breakthrough, there was isolation. Before every success, there was a moment when giving up felt closer than going on. She felt it too. The nights where silence screamed louder than words. The mornings where courage had to be rebuilt from scratch. The days where proving herself felt endless. Yet she showed up. She learned that stereotypes are not walls, they are illusions, and illusions disappear when faced long enough. She was told women cannot lead under pressure, so she learned to lead in chaos. She was told women are too emotional, so she turned empathy into power. She was told women are not logical enough, so she mastered strategy beyond expectation. Each time she succeeded, they changed the rules. Each time she rose, they moved the finish line. Still, she kept walking. Because this was never just about her. It was about every girl watching quietly, every daughter absorbing limits she did not choose, every future voice waiting for permission to exist. In villages, cities, offices, laboratories, stadiums, and streets, women began rewriting stories that were written without them. A woman flying aircrafts when she was told to stay grounded. A woman building companies when she was told to build families only. A woman defending nations when she was told to be defended. Not because they wanted to be different, but because they refused to be invisible. Breaking stereotypes is lonely work. There are no manuals, no guarantees, only resistance. Resistance from society, resistance from tradition, resistance sometimes from those closest to you. And yet something beautiful happens. When one woman breaks a stereotype, she creates a crack, and through that crack, light enters, light for others to follow. She did not wake up brave. She became brave by choosing herself again and again. When failure tried to define her, she learned that failure is not an ending, it is a lesson dressed in disappointment. When fear tried to stop her, she learned that fear is only a sign that something meaningful waits on the other side. She did not ask for permission, she earned her place. And when she finally stood where she once dreamed of standing, she did not forget the girl she used to be, the girl who was told no too many times, the girl who almost believed it. She turned around and reached back. Because real power is not climbing alone, it is lifting others while you rise. Today, when she walks with purpose, not to prove she belongs, but to remind the world that she always did. Women breaking stereotypes are not exceptions, they are corrections. Corrections to history, corrections to culture, corrections to a world that underestimated half its strength. They are mothers, scientists, soldiers, artists, leaders, builders, and warriors, sometimes all at once. They do not want applause, they want equality. They do not want special treatment, they want fair ground. And the world is slowly changing, not because stereotypes vanished, but because women refuse to live under them.
Some stories make headlines, others remain unheard, but every woman who chooses courage over comfort writes a story worth telling. So when you see a woman standing where she was told she could never stand, remember this: she did not break stereotypes. Stereotypes failed to hold her. And somewhere,